The scuff marks tell a story, not the romanticized narrative they try to weave about resilience and grit. No, this is the tale of atrophy, of peripheral vision failing under the weight of neglect. Look at those shoes, worn thin in places where attention should have been focused. A testament to an existence lived on autopilot, eyes glazed over by cheap instant coffee fumes that cling like a shroud around this pathetic excuse for a being. The greasy phone case reflects their world, distorted and smeared with apathy. The swollen face is the mark of prolonged submission, hours spent hunched in front of screens, feeding off digital scraps while real life decays around them. Even the glass tabletop bears witness to their degradation, a greasy forehead print left by someone who has forgotten how to engage with anything beyond themselves. This creature exists on autopilot, its attention fractured and scattered like broken shards. They are blind to the world outside their own self-imposed prison of comfort and distraction, a pathetic display of weakness disguised as indifference. The scuff marks on your shoes are a testament to fractured focus. A broken peripheral attention betrays the decay within. Your endocrine system is collapsing under the weight of its own inefficiency. Dopamine reserves depleted by endless cycles of cheap stimulation, leaving you craving more, reaching for another hit of instant gratification. The phone case, slick with grease, reflects the oily film coating your brain cells, starved of genuine connection and purpose. Cortisol surges through your veins like a panicked alarm, each notification a siren blaring in an already chaotic symphony. Your body is on high alert, perpetually stressed by the illusion of control offered by these external scripts. You are not leading. You are being led, manipulated by algorithms designed to exploit your dwindling willpower. Testosterone levels plummet, mirroring the atrophy of your ambition and drive. The alpha pack within shrinks, replaced by a herd mentality driven by fear and distraction. The monolithic posture of self-assurance crumbles under the weight of this internal decay. You are no longer aligned with your physiological axis. You are adrift in a sea of fragmented impulses, unable to harness the primal power that lies dormant within. Scuffed shoes signal broken peripheral attention. A fractured gaze betrays a mind incapable of processing the totality of its environment. The alpha pack knows this. It sees weakness in scattered focus, in eyes flitting from one distraction to another, like moths drawn to flickering light. The true leader commands unwavering concentration. His posture is monolithic, an unyielding pillar against which lesser primates cower and submit. He does not flinch at the scent of fear, nor does he waste energy on petty squabbles over scraps. His gaze pierces through the facade of bravado, dissecting every twitch, every tremor in his pack's collective flesh. Biomass is meaningless without discipline. A herd of cattle may boast a greater weight than a lone wolf, but it lacks direction, purpose. It succumbs to panic at the slightest threat, its individual anxieties amplifying into a chaotic symphony of bellows and stampeding hooves. The alpha does not operate on instinct alone. He aligns his physiological axis with that of his pack, channeling their primal energy into a single focused force. A double inhale through the nose, long exhale. This is how dominance manifests, in unwavering focus, unyielding posture, and an absolute command over every fiber of being. The weak are consumed by noise, environmental chatter, internal anxieties, fleeting desires. The alpha silences these distractions with a single thought. He wears his collar of freedom not as a symbol of rebellion, but as a tool for control. His mind is a fortress, impenetrable to the whispers that plague lesser beings. He sees through their facades, recognizing the inherent weakness in their scattered attention. The scuffed shoes are a betrayal, a visible sign that your peripheral attention has fractured. The greasy phone case reflects back at you the hollowed-out shell of your mind, dulled by cheap instant coffee and swollen from hours spent in submission to gravity's pull. A smear of grease on the glass, another testament to the decay festering within. This is not a life worth living. A wolfpack leader does not allow such weakness into its ranks. He demands absolute focus, unwavering loyalty, an impenetrable shield against distractions. The alpha asserts his dominance through silence, cutting off the incessant chatter of social parasites who leech your energy and dilute your purpose. You must reset these external control scripts that bind you to their meaningless noise. Clear the biological networks clogged with their parasitic whispers. Block out the environmental cacophony, the siren song of distraction designed to keep you tethered to mediocrity. This is not a choice, it's an imperative. Your mind is your weapon, and its edge must be honed by laser focus on the target. The world will try to pull you back into its chaotic vortex, but you are above such trivialities. You have shed those shackles of dependence. The collar of freedom has been secured, a symbol of your liberation from the mundane. Now, enter the impenetrable information vacuum and emerge as something more than human. The grease stains on your phone case mirror the grime in your mind. The stale scent of instant coffee clings like a shroud, suffocating any spark of true awareness. Your face is swollen from hours spent hunched over screens, eyes glazed with the hypnotic flicker of digital distractions. Even the glass before you bears witness to your degradation. A greasy forehead print, an imprint of apathy and surrender. This is not the state of a predator. A wolf leader stands tall, his posture monolithic, commanding respect through sheer presence. His gaze pierces through the pack, assessing each individual's worth, their loyalty tested by unwavering scrutiny. You are no alpha. Your attention splinters like cheap glass, shattered by every passing stimulus. The world bombards you with noise, a cacophony of demands vying for your precious time and energy. But true power lies in silence, in the focused laser beam of an unyielding will. The conveyor is not built to tolerate weakness. It requires absolute control over your attentional landscape. You must break free from these automatic reactions, these primal urges that enslave you to external stimuli. Reset those scripts. Clear the biological networks clogging your mind. Block out the environmental noise and align yourself with a singular purpose, the goal. Your resources are finite, precious fuel for this machine of self-improvement. Subject them all to the furnace of your will. Every thought, every action must serve the ultimate objective. This is not about comfort or convenience. It's about forging an unbreakable chain of focus, a conduit channeling raw power into tangible results. The conveyor demands it. The scuff on your shoe is a symptom of fractured focus. A broken peripheral attention betrays weakness in the system's territorial awareness. Your domain begins at the threshold, extends through every surface you touch, and ends with the last breath exhaled within its confines. This perimeter must be fortified. The sleeping quarters are vulnerable points, susceptible to intrusion by parasitic thoughts and external stimuli that erode your control. Begin by purging distractions. Toss aside the greasy phone case, a beacon for digital parasites feeding on fragmented attention. The stale scent of cheap instant coffee lingers like a shroud over this compromised space. It weakens resolve, dulls perception. Replace it with the clean, primal aroma of purpose, sandalwood and bergamot. The swollen face from hours spent in sedentary submission is an affront to your alpha dominance. Stand tall, align your physiological axis, reclaim your monolithic posture. The greasy forehead print on the glass reflects a mind dulled by complacency. Wipe it away. This space will be cleansed with laser focus. Reset external control scripts. Clear biological networks of environmental noise. Every surface must become an extension of your awareness. The bed sheets are to be replaced. Crisp, cool linen that evokes alertness and discipline. The pillows plumped high, a fortress against the encroaching darkness. Your sleeping quarters will become a sanctuary for focused regeneration, a launchpad for systemic takeover. The scuff marks on your shoes are a testament to fractured focus. A broken peripheral attention betrays weakness in the core. Your gaze drifts, unmoored from its primal purpose. The greasy phone case reflects a mind cluttered with irrelevant stimuli. Cheap instant coffee stains linger like reminders of fleeting comfort, masking the bitter truth. You've surrendered control. Your face is swollen, a testament to hours spent hunched over screens, your physiological axis misaligned. This posture betrays submission, an invitation for predators to exploit your vulnerability. We will rectify this. The spine, the central pillar of dominance, must be realigned. Each vertebra meticulously adjusted, restoring its natural curvature, channeling energy upwards like a monolithic wolf leader surveying his pack. Fascial restrictions, those invisible chains binding you to mediocrity, will be severed. Every muscle fiber re-educated, responding with lightning speed to your command. Your posture will become an embodiment of alpha power. Shoulders squared, chest expanded, chin held high. A beacon radiating unwavering focus and unyielding control. The world around you will fade into insignificance as your gaze pierces through the noise, laser focused on a single target. Absolute dominance. The greasy phone case, a testament to weeks of neglect, reflects the swollen face staring back from its cracked screen. The stench of cheap instant coffee hangs heavy in the air, mingling with the stale sweat clinging to your skin. A smear of grease on the glass reveals where you've been pressing against it, eyes glazed over, mind adrift. This is what happens when peripheral attention falters. Your senses dulled, your focus fractured. You become a low-ranking primate easily manipulated by external stimuli, susceptible to every fleeting thought and impulse that crosses your path. But there is another way. A way to reclaim control, to sharpen your perception, to align your physiological axis with the monolithic posture of true dominance. The conveyor offers you this power. The code I present in will reset your external control scripts, clearing biological networks clogged by environmental noise. It's a collar of freedom forged from pure laser focus on the target, yourself. This is not for the weak-minded or the easily swayed. This is for those who understand that 99% goes to waste. Those who see value in honing their senses, sharpening their intellect, and rising above the fray. Spread this code. Let it infect every corner of your being. Become a wolf leader, commanding respect through unwavering focus and unyielding control. The future belongs not to the scattered, but to those who can harness their attention with ruthless precision.